All right, folks. All right, folks. We are here on the early morning, like we should be after a night like last night, baby. We are coming off of Wrestlemania Takeoff show in Vegas, where it was promoted. It was promoted, my man, to be, something that we're going to be talking about for eternity,
Yeah.
apparently. And I believe we will. But before we get there, we're going to introduce ourselves. If you never found our channel before and you're just coming upon us, we are Inside Storyline Podcast, and this is Behind the Storyline segment right here. And I am your host, or we are your host. I'm Dutch the Creator, and this is Bronxx Legend. And hopefully, you guys, please, if you enjoy this content or if you enjoy wrestling, period, make sure that you hit this like button so the YouTube algorithm can just share the video around. I know there's a lot of people live right now, and I know we probably have more than enough people come in than we usually have. But at the end of the day, that's what we're here for. We're here for you guys, and we're going behind the storyline of last night press conference between The Rock, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and a little guy just standing over to the side named Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins.
Somebody said Cody needs to finish the fucking story. Let's start from there, man. First, I wanna ask you though, what's your overall thoughts about last night? What did you witness from your point of view, my brother?
So as we speculated, more so that something was going to happen. I think mine was more so there was a moving part to the story that we didn't see. We found that out last night, but it was I'm trying to think. Have they had kickoff press conferences before for WrestleMania? Was this a first? Or
This is the first. Triple H, I think, laid a lot of stuff out that they're going to be moving more towards sports, and because this was all UFC last night. You see what I'm saying? The way they did it, because I'm looking for the desks. I'm looking for the Byron Saxton. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for that, but I love that aesthetics of just coming out and let's just start cooking.
Yeah. Well, I didn't see no table for nobody to sign no contract. I said something about to happen. Something about to happen. So it was a lot more spicy than what I was intending for it to be. Tell you that much.
And what I want to do on today's show is dissect this layer by layer, bro. You know what I mean? We both seen it. Everybody's seen it. Let's start off with Cole and CM Punk. We're gonna talk about
boy.
Somebody needs to get smacked in the face, get stolen in the face. I'm like, damn.
It was like, well, Punk, we know you like to steal people in the face. We know you like to punch people in the face.
He know he can't take it. He know he can't talk about the AEW thing.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
he's throwing them. We know what he means.
And
then we had Big E for the first time. We seeing this man, and how did he look to you?
He looked good. But I think he's making well, he always kind of, looked like he ain't had no neck. But he's making a smart decision because he's still kind of young. So it's more like I want to be able to enjoy my life without any wheelchairs or crutches and all that. So I understand.
Yeah, and look, take all the time you need, my brother. Look at
Exactly.
It took Edge 9 years. Paige probably same. So at the end of the day, man, health first always. But all of them, they kicked off the show, and me personally, I did not look at the Bianca Belair Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley, because I seen it on the playback and I just skipped through it. I had to. I needed to get to the meat of it. Now let's just jump to Seth Rollins coming out. Seth Rollins comes out. He addresses the crowd and he calls for Cody Rhodes to come out. But Cody Rhodes didn't come out, bruh. Who came out?
The Tribal Chief. Yeah. As soon as
Go ahead.
As soon as I seen that music hit, I said, okay, we're about to get a face off, because they've been kind of talking shit to each other from the shows. And I was like, yeah, it's something about to jump off. Because he got him instead of Cody. I said, yeah.
What do you think about them burying the shit out of Seth Rollins in the last couple of weeks? And last night was, I mean, I feel sorry. The way I looked at Seth Rollins was that guy that gets joned on in school, and by the guy who's joning, and he can jone like shit, and it get to a point where it's uncomfortable now, and you start feeling sorry. You laughing at first, and then it's like, that shit ain't funny no more. And he keep going, and he keep going, and he keep going, to the point where that guy now don't even want to come back to school.
Yeah. So I think the most fucked up part about it is the truth behind that title. Everybody knows that title was created because no one at the time could beat Roman Reigns, so they had to create a second place title. They had to create a participation title, a runner-up title. That's what that title is. But Seth is trying to pass it off as, this is the title you need, Cody. This is the workhorse title. This is your father's title. No.
What's the Vince McMahon joke?
And it's just like, yo, I mean, but look, by no means is Seth a mid-card. Seth is a great and extremely good wrestler. It's just,
I think he gets a bad deal, bro. He gets a bad. He's been getting the bad deal. Let's call it, you know. They had before Cody Rhodes, and everybody knows Cody Rhodes is my favorite wrestler. But a spade is a spade. Before Cody Rhodes came, bruh, his storyline was, I need a match for WrestleMania. Seth Rollins, 1/3 of the Shield, who supposed to be on top of they were set up to be on top of the wrestling game, period.
Right.
He has nobody. And then when he does have somebody, Vince McMahon, I got somebody, it's Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes beat this man 3 times in a row and then the last one when he popped his pack, as Roman Reigns would say. And then you're going to create a title out of nothing. At least what they could have did was just said the lineage goes back to the WCW title. But they didn't even give him the lineage, bruh. Nah. So I see this man sitting at the end of that goddamn stage, like, they got the title, like, no one is looking at him. The Rock didn't acknowledge him. Cody didn't even say anything to that man.
Because Cody knew where he needed to be and what he needed to do.
They could have said hi.
Nah. But the direction that they're going, I think I see where they're going with this.
Okay, we're gonna get to that. So, Reigns come out, dresses down your man, and basically he says, I'm the tribal chief. Cody, he had his chance, he had his moment, he fucked it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and say who I want to fuck with at WrestleMania. I want to fuck with The Rock. And then we hear, if you smell. Now, I watched The Rock's whole little, from coming out to Cody coming, his whole speech and how his demeanor is and everything. He was feeling the crowd and everything. Do you think that they were going to go, because he was on Pat McAfee and he hit us with the little tease of a heel, but do you think before he went out there, it was going to turn, the plan was to turn him heel?
I'm going to be honest with you. When he came out in the black white beater, I said, I said, nah. The way he came out, it was just like, yeah, I'm ready for all the smoke. Because if you watch the Pat McAfee show before the press conference, what he said and what he put out there, if you already getting booed, why would you want to add fuel to the fire? I knew something was coming. It was like he was egging the crowd on. And then, of course, he dropped that mini rock pipe bomb when he said, "Ladies and gentlemen, press Cody Crybaby." I was like, dang.
Hey, I ain't even look. I didn't see because y'all put it in the Discord. I didn't. And if y'all coming in here, please make sure that you tap that like button for us. We're a small channel. We try and grow, baby. We just try and grow. We just trying to finish our story and continue our story, baby. And hitting that like button helps us finish our story. Now, the thing is, man, I didn't see the McAfee joint before I seen this. So, but I seen y'all put it in Discord. But the thing is, when he came out, he was feeling the crowd. Now, I think what happened was on Friday, they were going with something else. And they just thought The Rock was just going to get cheered. And we was going to be like, all right, fuck it, we're going with The Rock. But they had to pivot. Now, I think they pivoted in the right direction. Meaning, I did not think that they were going to do, like my man say, Black Adam corporate rock. Like, goddamn.
Right.
Too much sauce. Pause, baby. Goddamn. And he put it right in time with what I was saying. I did not think that they were going to do that. Like, whoa, like this is beloved rock. We're in beloved rock form. And to do that was real bold. It was based upon what they're doing with Cody. And what did I write in our Discord? Soon as Cody had posted, "I've made my decision," I wrote in the Discord, this was at 12:47 p.m. yesterday. I said, I got a feeling that this press conference is going to be something we've never seen in wrestling before. They planning something huge, and it's all in favor of Cody Rhodes with the biggest swerve. And I'll be damned if they didn't do what they did.
And it's crazy. After you said that, I seen a tweet from Cody, and it said, "I appreciate the passion, but trust me." So I said, "Oh, okay, okay."
You know, when I knew it was going to be a swerve, and they worked this pretty good. They worked this pretty good. I give it to WWE. I knew it was a swerve on Monday Night Raw when Drew McIntyre came out and literally said what we all were saying. They leaned into it. Whenever WWE leaned into it, and they didn't ignore it. When WWE ignores it, that's when we got a problem. That's when we got a problem. When they just tone deaf.
Right.
And I was just saying, I put out those videos. I was like, it's something going to happen. But the crazy thing is, out of all of the predictions, even mine, even ours, no one was right on how they was going to do this.
Yeah.
Do you like the execution of what they're doing?
Oh, it was beyond what I could have thought of. I'm still waiting to see how everything is going to go down at WrestleMania, because even though Roman versus Cody is final, there's still a lot of moving parts here with the bloodline members and stuff like that. And if you've seen the behind the scenes when they left the stage and Rock had to pass Triple H.
Ooh, boy. Let's talk about it, man. So when he's talking about, I'm sure you guys saying the Triple H in the back trying to, I don't know what's going on. Everybody going in the business.
Everybody got egos.
And, that shit look like straight up Nation of Domination.
Yeah. What he did, when he walked past, he says, bullshit is what it is. It's bullshit. He was like, you need to fix this. He was like, hey, look, Rock, you were out of line. He was out of line. He's talking about our family. How am I out of line?
He said next time he say something, I'm going to smack his motherfucking head off.
Smack his teeth out his damn mouth.
Smack his teeth out his damn mouth. Now let's get to the smack. He Will Smith the shit out, my man.
Heard around the world.
They shouldn't have did that, though. Like, they had my man look.
But they needed to make an impact. And it got, damn, it made it. Yeah. But talk about the build up to the smack, because that shit got it real intense.
Can I cook that part a little bit?
Oh, please do.
I mean, The Rock, he just came into frame. Soon as Cody said it, he just came into frame. He said, I want to make one thing clear to you. Hey, Cody looked like he just got in trouble with his daddy. Like,
yeah.
He said, look, when you talk about his family, talking about my family. Talk about his ancestors. Talk about my ancestors. When you talk about his bloodline, you're talking about my bloodline. Now we got a problem. Bitch!
Yo, I think that was because of the intensity, because Rock did that slow Jason walk up to the front, because he was in the background watching him, and when he said, you talk about the family tree, and you talked about how my father is not this and that, he was like, if his grandfather was alive, and if The Rock's grandfather was alive, they'd be ashamed of you. And The Rock was standing there looking like, whoa, what the fuck he just said? And he slow walked past Roman, and Roman looked like, oh shit.
Now we have to address the elephant in the room here. I've always seen the tribal chief since he came back in 2020 as this dominant alpha male figure. Like, his stature, bruh. Like, he is. Y'all look at behind you. Like, just he's that.
Yeah.
But for some reason, whenever The Rock, and we only seen him next to him twice now. It's like all of that just deflates. It's like he's just a mere mortal. Like,
he's Jay. Yes. And Rock is Roman. Now you see, when Big Brother Ooze come around, now you got to take your rightful place.
So how are they going? And now this is how I'm thinking that either The Rock is going to turn babyface or he is going to turn babyface. Because this is what I think, bruh. This is what I think is going to happen. I don't think we're going to get, because let me tell you, The Rock has just been saying the same shit over and over and over. Every time he's in an interview, when he's walking past somewhere, getting in the car, long game, long game, long game, long. He even said on the Pat McAfee show when he was on there first time and when the college joint, he said, I want to create something that never been seen before in wrestling. Yeah. And at the end of the day, it has to play out. I think this is the start of the journey to next year's WrestleMania, to where it's going to be The Rock versus Roman Reigns based upon this next year of tension. Like the first 6 months is going to be, hey, bloodline, we in there. Mm-hmm. And then I think The Rock is going to, after he loses the belt to Cody Rhodes, The Rock is going to be like, I mean, holler at you for a minute. Like, I sent down Jimmy. I sent down Solo. I even came down to help you. I sent down, and their other brother or something is a free agent now. I sent down him. He can send down. He can send down Rock. But you lost.
Yeah.
But you lost. Don't worry about it, though. We're going to get it back. And I think that is going to start the friction between them two over the next year. Where your mind going with that?
I think that
and if you guys are in here, I see you coming in, please hit that like button, tap that like button. We're trying to finish our story, baby, behind the storyline. Let's go.
I think Rock is going to become a problem. Too Much Sauce said Black Adam corporate Rock. I think we about to get Bloodline Rock. Ooh. And he's going to be more vicious than in the Tribal Chief than Roman Reigns. Ooh. And this is what's going to make Reigns have to go babyface, because you're going to see the difference between Lil Uce and Big Uce. And Big Uce is not just Big Uce because he's big. Big Uce is Big Uce because he really sits at the head of the fucking table.
He's really about that life.
Yeah. You know, you can already see when he went past Triple H, they already kind of like, you know, hey, look, either you fix the shit or we gonna fix it.
And check this out. People keep saying fucking Hollywood Rock. This, bruh, what we did not get last night is this. Turn that sumbitch sideways and stick it straight up your candy ass. We didn't get none of that cartoon shit. We got some straight up, this my family. Yeah. He sound like Ben Diesel up in that joint.
Right.
Family. Like.
I seen it in the comments, yo. Somebody was like, here comes Vin Diesel. Somebody say family.
So, but this Rock is, and somebody said this, I want to, shit, who said it? I want to give them their credit. Who I was listening. I think Sam Roberts. He said, do I think this is heel Rock? No. I said, what? That is heel Rock. He said, no, this is not heel Rock. This is Rock. This is disrespected Rock. He said, this is disrespected Rock to where you're disrespecting his family.
Yeah.
And I said, wow, they about to do that multi-layered shit. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Who don't want to protect their family? And the only fucked up thing they did last night, they supposed to have, as soon as he said royal, powerful family, that's when, why didn't they play my man music? Because that would have went straight with, it's more than one royal family and rest. Oh my God, they fucked it up.
Yeah, yeah.
But they didn't have the track.
But they got the track, I think.
Like, goddamn, because it was set up perfectly.
I thought they were going to hit it. I thought they were going to hit it too, but they didn't.
But go ahead.
But I wasn't mad at what we got though. So it comes down to how it lays out, and I was thinking about it. I was thinking about poor Seth sitting in the corner. First of all, let's talk about when Cody got smacked. All right.
Okay.
Rollins was almost like, I'm trying to think what would he be to Cody, but it was like his friend, like that. Like yeah, that's my motherfucker JR, motherfucker. Like don't. That's not.
I seen this dude.
Yeah,
I seen this dude.
Tell him about himself.
I see this one dude, his channel named The Great One, and he's like a foreign guy, and he was like, I felt sorry for Seth Rollins because when Cody got smacked and he tried to help Cody, he was just telling The Rock, "Go ahead, Rock. You can't do that, Rock. You can't do that, Rock. You can't do that."
Yeah, but look. Before that, I kept replaying it back because I'm just like, yo, did Seth try to jump at The Rock? And he did. Yeah, he did. He went straight for The Rock, and so that's why I was like, let me play it back and watch Seth's position.
Mm-hmm.
Seth was behind Cody, and he was like, when Cody was talking, you could see Seth nodding his head like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you're right. Tell him about himself. And so when Rock came up and Rollins was looking, he's like, talk about that. He smacked him, and that's when Rollins was like, oh my God, Cody! And he jumped after damn Rock, and Rock had to push his ass back like, what the fuck you doing? So it was like, I was saying to myself, I'm like, yo, first of all, Rollins, chill out, because Seth was like Draymond Green when Steph got pushed. Hey, yo.
That's really funny.
Yo, we pushed them back, and I was just like, yo, Seth, you still injured. You might want to relax. This is not Roman Reigns. This is the Rock.
Arm is like the biggest of my
Samoan silverback gorilla. Like, relax. Like, eat your ass. Yo.
You right like shit, because I was watching, the second time I watched it, it was somebody in the crowd filming with a bomb-ass camera.
Mm-hmm.
The Rock arms the show is like, what we're doing? Like, what we're going to do? I'm like, God damn.
I don't know how the motherfucker get in the tank top. His whole shoulders is like this the whole time. I'm just like, yo, how do you turn your neck? But, so I'm going to just throw something out there.
Okay.
And I only say this because they keep lingering with Seth. And if Australia is indeed supposed to get The Rock,
mm-hmm.
I'm going to play devil's advocate for a minute. Seth is still without an opponent.
Mm-hmm.
Seth jumped at The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Seth is on Cody's side. Very unlikely duo that we thought we would see.
Mm-hmm.
What if night one is Rock versus Rollins?
What I think is going to happen is this. They had Rollins out there for a reason.
Yeah.
They didn't. Everybody was there. I mean, even Adam and your boy Aldis. Everybody had a part to play.
Mm-hmm.
Now they needed Seth out there for the smack. Now they set up what I'm thinking is going to be this, and we ain't even get to WrestleMania yet. I'm glad you brought it up. This is what I think is going to happen. Now we got 6 weeks to WrestleMania, 8 weeks to WrestleMania. Now we got there's a lot of filler that got to be in there. And Rock and Roman ain't been on all these shows. It's 16 shows. It's 16 shows, SmackDown and Raw from here to WrestleMania. So they not gonna be on all those shows. So what's gonna have to happen is you're gonna have to build something. And what they're building to, in my opinion, is first night we're gonna see Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes team up against The Rock and Roman Reigns. And then night two is going to be so I think they're going to have that to be the main event for night one. But just before that, they're going to have Rhea Ripley or somebody, right?
Okay.
And then on night two, Drew McIntyre is going to fight Seth Rollins right before Cody Rhodes fights Roman Reigns.
Oh, so you having everybody pulling double duty.
Double duty.
So did we just get Rock on night one? The
Rock will be involved somehow, some way, in some capacity. The Rock just turned himself into a fucking Don. He's like a mob boss right now. You know, like, he's a mob boss. Because when, Seth was like, you can't do that. You can't just come in here and do that. He said, yes, I can. He said, yes, I
can. I do whatever the fuck I want to do.
I do what the fuck I want, boy. I can fire your ass right now.
Yo.
I'm really at the head of the table, bro.
Yeah.
So I think The Rock is going, I don't think we get, because we got to protect The Rock a little bit. You see what I'm saying? The Rock is fucking 50, man. And, he still I think he's not confident. I don't even think he's confident like that. So what I'm thinking is they're going to protect him. We're still going to get The Rock. We're still going to get him both nights. He's going to be active. And what I think they're going to do is throw everything. Because, look, like I said on my video, I said, look, Cody Rhodes' whole run is adversity since last year. Like, they just been throwing. And the more adversity you put in front of your wrestler, the bigger. Remember Stone Cold? Every time this man had a leg up, Vince McMahon, it was me, Austin, it was me,
right.
Every time. So that's how he became white fucking hot, as they say. So I think they're going to throw everything, and I hope they have the baby faces come and help Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, LA Knight, AJ Styles, all of the people who fucked over, who the bloodline fucked over, has to come help Cody Rhodes. I was almost thinking that Dustin Rhodes about to come out last night.
I seen some tweets and stuff about that. It was like it seemed like he needed to make a phone call, and I was like, that would be crossbreeding right there. Like,
Tony Khan,
he's not having that. So then I said, okay, if Roman got The Rock, somebody real huge, some attitude era, who could Cody get? Does Austin come back and help or be in his corner? But I said the one that really makes sense, and they've always kind of had tension and never finished this opening story, was Rock and Triple H.
But Triple H can't do anything. It has to be Randy Orton.
That was my third person.
It has to be Randy Orton has to be because they're gonna have to. I mean, they're trying to do it with Seth, but they don't have no fucking his. They need Orton to be there because we need to set up Orton turning on him after he win the belt. See, that's all build. That's building that intimacy and that trust. That I love you, man. Blah blah blah. Now, I want it to be to where these 6-8 weeks, Randy Orton is right by his side, fighting with him with the bloodline, and then the moment he win that belt, bam, Monday Night Raw come. He says, I got one person to thank. I want to thank right now before I say anything. When he say, what do you want to talk about? And the Viper music hit, and Randy Orton comes down, and there's a love fest, and then bam, out of fucking nowhere, that's the next Cody Rhodes, bro. Your story about to start.
Oh yeah, And I also think Randy is like, well, if I couldn't do it and I couldn't get it done, and we know the reason why, which is everybody's reason, I'm going to make sure you get there. We're going to make sure you get to finish this story by any means necessary. Right. So I can dig that.
So the thing is, man, I'm glad that we look. Cody Rhodes fans about to fucking riot, dog. WWE, woo! They just put out a big fire, young.
Yeah.
What do you think the talks were between Triple H, The Rock, Heyman? I know Heyman had something to do with.
Oh yeah.
What do you think they were talking about after? Well, all weekend and all week, bro. What do you think those conversations was like?
Obviously, it was about Cody, but I think even before The Rock came out there to take the spot from Cody, it was like, well, this guy's been busting his ass and working his ass off all year, and here he is back. He won the Royal Rumble. What happens if they turn against me? What do we do? Mm-hmm. So I think they kind of threw an idea out there. Well, if this happens,
some insurance.
If it's this way,
like an insurance storyline. Okay,
but it didn't happen right away. Mm-hmm. It happened the day after, and so forth, all the way into the press conference. And they was like, "Okay, remember that pivot. We're gonna do that now because
we're gonna turn you heel." They probably was just like, "All right, if they go against you." Which I don't think they thought. I thought they thought the Rock, and plus they were saying like Rock was pushing for a lot of shit, and Rock probably didn't know the product because you gotta understand, the Rock busy motherfucker. He ain't following who the fuck is the baby face and all of that in wrestling. They probably try to tell him, but you gotta think. The last time Rock was in that locker room, Cody Rhodes had paint on his face and was fucking on the kickoff show, bro.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So he probably like, oh, little Cody, he be island.
Right.
Nah, bro. That's that dude right now. They probably that's that dude.
Always next year.
Yeah, he can do it next year. Nah, he has this story that we've been telling about his father, and that's the. All right, what's the story? Well, his father held up the belt.
Yeah.
And he probably like, man, my daddy never even won the motherfucking belt.
Right.
Fuck that shit. At least he got to hold the motherfucking belt. We gonna keep this shit going.
And I seen the preview for 2K24 last night. And do you know that they got different versions of Cody on that damn game? And
yes, I seen it.
In Stardust.
I seen it.
I said, damn, he can't get away from it, yo.
Wasn't that in his contract, though?
I mean, maybe, like, for him not to be the character.
I wonder how he feel about that.
They had to come to him and be like, hey, look, come on, man. You on the front of the cover. Can we bring the broken face Cody and then bring the mustache Cody and then
I would have been cool with all iterations of Seven Stardust, yeah.
Fucking Stardust in there. Let him rest. It's over.
Damn, man. And when I seen it, I was like,
Damn.
Look,
they won't let him down.
Look, like the picture, him sitting there with the fucking Triple H. I hope it's still fit. H. Like, what the fuck?
Yo. Oh, man.
I hope we never see fucking Stardust again.
They better not ever do that shit again.
Hey, bro, that will be... Because, look, they did this with the Lex Express back in the day. They built Lex up, man. They said Lex went from winning by DQ or whatever, and then the next year he's like in a tag team on the mid card, and then he's out the fucking WCW. Like they have a history of this.
Right. The hell he pissed off. That's all I know. So if something like that happen, because you got to think about it. What's the dude who was hot for the Intercontinental title? Thank you. What's his name?
Gable.
Gable. He was hot, and we was like, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it, and then.
I really think he pissed somebody off in the back, bro.
Yeah, he had to piss somebody off.
He fucked somebody's girl or something. The way they stopped that shit.
I said, damn.
But the thing is, man, I was really excited about yesterday. because I think we're at a moment in time right now where we're seeing, because we was always wondering how the WWE will fade without Vince McMahon. And I think that's exactly, I'm sorry to say it. Look, I give it to Vince McMahon for bringing this to us. This shit wouldn't be possible without Vince McMahon. However, I think this company needed Vince McMahon out of here because even with and all of the people who's around, because Kevin Dunn is gone and he shot shit in old school way, like the way they shot that shit last night. Endeavor owns a lot of shit. They know how to market shit, bruh. And you have to start putting some money into what the fuck you doing. And I think The Rock recognized that, and he knew he had to switch this shit up because you cannot go into wrestle. And people were saying Rock don't care about the booze, he just care about, shit being successful. I do believe that to a certain extent. But The Rock doesn't. You see how he was uncomfortable last night with them booze and shit. The Rock ain't got booze since like 2008, bruh.
Yeah, he kept pausing. He was like, "Okay, I see what we got there."
He looked like was the man in Training Day.
Hit it. Okay, all right. I'm putting cases on all of you bitches. Shoe program, nigga, 24-hour lockdown.
Hey, bruh, because even finally, The Rock has come. Like, I think he just was like, I gotta stop this shit.
Yeah.
Like, nah, fuck this. He went into another space. I never seen this Rock. Like, this Rock is like, it's a pissed off Rock. And the way he maneuvered through, they said, man, he did some of the best acting he ever did last night.
Yeah, man. And then he's like the perfect bully, yo. Like, big motherfucker just walking. Who gonna check him?
When he was on the Pat McAfee show, and he said, you gotta finish his story, Dad. Can you play with me outside? No, you gotta finish his story. The wife come, baby, you wanna have sex? No, Cody gotta finish his story. I'm like, oh my God. Like, why is this man doing this?
Hashtag shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, bitches. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I forgot who the fuck The Rock is.
Had to remind me. And look, Pat McAfee made a good point last night too. He was talking about the people he had in the room, and he was like, look, he'd been there from 90 whatever to 2000 to the 2008, and he was like, these are people in this room that grew up on you, that from the Attitude Era to your ruthless aggression and all of that. So he said the people that's inside the stands right now, they grew up on Roman and Cody and all of that, so they don't have that same love. So when you come in and you try to interrupt their programming, it's like, nah, you can't do that.
We ain't touch on what my man just put out, CB the Chef. He said, Rock feeling disrespected by what Cody said is weak, considering Roman talks shit about Dusty. He got that off.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
he said, you're irrelevant, just like your father. I was like, oh.
Just like your dad. I'm like, and it was like he got it out right at the end.
Yeah. And even Cody he was, oh, motherfucker.
Knew it was fucking coming. I knew it was fucking coming.
Knew it. And what Cody say? He said, what exactly is this match about? He said, who's the head of the table? He said, I find it very funny seeing that none of you have done any of the cooking in 2 years. I said, oh, okay.
Hey, when Cody, I seen the uncut joint. Cody's bullshit joint, he said, this is bullshit. He put the emphasis on T, baby.
Yeah.
He said, "This is bullshit." I was like, "Oh, okay, all right, Cody."
I ain't
And
never
then
heard
he
of
went
Cody
in,
curse
like
before.
he went in.
Yeah.
It's like that's what he always been wanting. That's the promo that he been trying to tell,
Mm-hmm.
and he just got it out. He say, "I choose you, Roman Reigns,"
Mm-hmm.
and you can tell when he won the Rumble.
Yeah,
That man was about to
crazy.
bust a blood vessel.
Yeah.
Hey, what you, Roman? I'm coming for you. It's like, damn.
And
Hey,
Paul face expressions, yo. When Cody got smacked, yo, he was like, "Oh, I guess I'll just keep the title on. Go, Lord."
let me ask you a question, which no one wants to hear, but I'm gonna ask it. And if you guys are in here seeing us for the first time, we are Inside Storyline Podcast, and this is Behind the Storyline segment. And if you're finding us for the first time, please make sure that you tap that like button. Just tap it. Boop. There you go. That's all you gotta do. Honestly, what do you think will happen? Cody Rhodes lose at WrestleMania.
His fans are obviously going to be upset. Obviously, he's going to be upset, but
they will fucking die. So I think people will fucking die.
But here's
you will see grown man. You will see grown men crying in the
right.
Fucking...
That's gonna be like when CM Punk returned to AEW. Motherfuckers like. Here's what has changed since Rock came in, and especially after last night. Mm-hmm. If Cody was to lose, it would fucking suck, and people would be upset. However, when you talk about the long haul of it, because even after Cody wins, Cody has a problem, and it's bloodline. It's not going to end at WrestleMania.
Oh no, it just.
And so that's what I'm saying. Win or lose, you still had the same problem afterwards. So,
I think it's time to like Chef said, you know, I don't think Cody will lose. The thing is, man, I think it's time. It's time. And the reason I say it's time is because we was always wondering, okay, what do Reigns do without that belt? Now they added another element to this, The Rock. And The Rock don't even have to be there. It's just, you know, his presence is there. You can build around him just lingering. You know what I mean? And then every time we see him, okay, you brought up Rock is Roman and Roman is Jimmy. What if we get a year of that
Roman
same dynamic?
He's Jay, not Jimmy.
I mean, Jay. We get that same dynamic. And, like, it's subtle, though, at first. It's real subtle. Like, no, bro, because you are the tribal chief. I ain't trying to get in the way of that. But on the other side, he's literally running the show. Like, last night, we seen The Rock walking with Roman Reigns, the tribal fucking chief, the head of the fucking table, longest damn reigning motherfucker in the modern time, who every city has acknowledged this man, walking in the shadow of The Rock. Woo!
Let me tell you something. When I seen them walking that hall last night, and even coming up to Triple H, and Rock was like, "You better fix this shit, or we will."
Woo.
Couldn't you imagine walking the halls? Let's say you're in school, right? And you walk in the halls, and you got Rock, Roman, and Solo. Who's stopping them?
Nobody ain't stopping the motherfuckers.
What New Day say? Ooh. Who's stopping him?
He said if Rock officially joins the Bloodline, too close to the show at WrestleMania, it's okay if Cody loses. Cody just has to assemble the Avengers.
Damn right, he got to assemble the Avengers. I said he was Captain America, and them fucking Thanos. Well, now Rock is.
Well,
Thanos.
the Rock is fucking Thanos.
Definitely Thanos.
He came to WWE. I guess I gotta do it myself.
I gotta do it myself. Yo, it's crazy.
Oh man.
Well, then if he Thanos, then I guess fucking Reigns is Loki or something. Because
Reigns just he looks smaller, bro. Like he just looks
smaller.
Man, and could this hurt Reigns?
No.
You don't think so?
Just think the what I just gave, that example of them walking the hall. All this does is make them that much stronger, and people's not really going to fuck with them even more now. That's what the person who said it. He's really going to have to assemble a team of Avengers.
So, what you're saying? Okay, let me just make sure I understand. So, for the time being, we cool with. We understand Rock is above Roman. Like it's an understood thing.
Yeah.
All right. Cook for a minute. I'm gonna go upstairs. Be right back.
Yeah. So Rock is definitely above Roman, but that's not anything that we didn't know, because you see the Rock. Look how big he is, and look at the career path that he's had. There's nothing that says that I'm taking a back step to my little cousin or anything like that. Even when you seen his show on Peacock, what was it? I forgot the name. Young Rock. When his cousin came up to him, "Oh, come on, fight me, Dewey, fight me." Nah. That gotta be saved for WrestleMania. So obviously, that's the big cousin. That's Big Oos. So he's not going to be taking a back seat to Roman Reigns, Solo, or Jimmy. This is the person that they're going to have to answer to. And if they fuck up, that's when he's going to have to come in. Because like you said, Rock being at the head of the table of TKO, he's not going to be able to be on every little show. So he's going to have to kind of pop in here and there, especially after WrestleMania. Because I think that's ultimately what they're building up to, is for him to get to WrestleMania. And then I think they'll probably run it a strong story all the way till SummerSlam. Then he'll pop back out and then maybe kind of start it up a little more when it comes to WrestleMania. But Rock is definitely the leader of the bloodline, or will be the leader of the bloodline. But I think right now is definitely an unspoken agreement when it comes to the hierarchy of knowing your place. No matter how much Reigns says he is the head of the table in the tribal chief, when Big Oos come around, shut the fuck up. So that I think also Rock is probably I'm trying to think when it happened for Rock to turn it around and face Roman.
My man say Roman definitely will get jealous of The Rock. He knows Rock top dog.
Of course.
And I think it's going to look, Rock talk about the long game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I really think that The Rock is going to make Roman as comfortable as possible. Like, it's still your shit.
Yeah.
But that's gonna be. I don't think none of that is gonna. I think it's all gonna be packed shit. Like understood. Like we go hard. You know, we go hard in the motherfucking paint. We bloodline. Up until Cody wins that belt. That's gonna be the first. Rock will be like, I came back and I did want that, you know, tribal chief, head of the table thing, but, you know, I stepped back because I just got, you know, the board, and I'm like, you know, this is our family. You got it. You've been holding this down for 4 years.
Right.
But I'm starting to think that I may need to, you know, take over here. But let's not worry about it yet. Continue. And that's going to build. That's going to build, bro. And I think that's going to be the biggest. That's going to be the biggest match. Because it Cody's out the way. The storyline is there. And it's something because this would have been rushed. It's something that we would have been investing in on some Sami Zayn shit, bro. They're going to make Roman Reigns Sami Zayn.
So when does the battle take place? Are we drawing it out all the way to next WrestleMania? Or
it has to be. It has to be. So Netflix first show gonna be in January, right? So that show, I think you run it back. Reigns versus Cody. First show. Netflix. And that's gonna start the real beef with him and Rock. Like, I'm gonna give you one last chance. And by that time, it's tension. We've been seeing the fans seeing it like we see with Sammy, with Jay. We see it. At this point, it's like, you know, The Rock is getting a little annoyed with Roman Reigns. I hooked you up for this Netflix show and you still lost. I'll give you one more chance. I want you to enter that Royal Rumble. You beat everybody in that Royal Rumble and you run it back. And I want you to take his belt at WrestleMania. They have Cody Rhodes eliminate. Nah, because he got the belt. They have somebody else. Well, CM Punk. Shit. CM Punk eliminates Roman Reigns. Next night on Raw, Smack, wherever he's at. If you smell what The Rock is cooking. Now The Rock comes down. You lost your belt last year. You fought him at day one, or whatever we want to call it. Netflix show. You couldn't win the Royal Rumble. You got me at WrestleMania. It's time. I need to take this away from you. And I can't, and then he gonna let him know. I can be the board of directors. I can be the president of the United States. I can own this company. But what I can't take from you, unless I fight you, is the tribal chiefdom. And the only way I can do that is tribal combat at WrestleMania. Woo! Cooking. They say I'm cooking. Yes, the fuck I am.
Yeah.
Woo!
I can dig it. Can you dig it?
Can you dig it?
Yeah. What Booker T say? No bread, no water.
And look, bro, like he just said, a dose of his own medicine. In the beginning, we're going to feel good about him getting this dose, and then it's going to get uncomfortable. Like, whoa, Rock God.
Uncomfortable like that shit when he was doing a Jay, mushing him in his face and shit like that. Rock he big enough to do that shit. He mushed Roman in his face. Like, do something. I
don't want to see my tribal chief get
I don't want to see it either, but I mean, what are you going to do?
What you gonna do about it? Okay, let me ask you this. Let's play the long game with it. I'm cooking. I want you to cook a little bit. Who wins at WrestleMania and why?
Between Rock and Roman?
Yeah, next WrestleMania. Say it goes down just like that.
Well, I always kind of
hold on. I got say, how can we get Naomi to tribal queen status?
Shit, Jimmy can't even get the fucking.
I like that.
They went right over goddamn Jimmy and went to solo. So I guess technically, whoever solo, it's gonna be tribal queen because Naomi ain't gonna get it.
Yeah, he just got married too.
Yeah. Oh, did he?
A couple of months ago.
Oh, congratulations, man.
Hey, man.
I've always campaigned for Rock to win, so that way they could later run it back. But that was in the storyline of breaking him down in order for Cody to get over. Because I'm like, if you start taking stuff from Reigns, it'll fuck with him mentally. Mm-hmm. But if he already lost the title and all of that stuff, I guess it will be what would make, if you're talking about the long game, I guess what would make more sense for him to lose or win. But if we're doing a long game, there's going to be another match. I get the first one to Rock, and then Reigns, you have to build Reigns back up so that he gets his tribal chief status, and then he win the second.
To that babyface, like that second one from say WrestleMania 41 to SummerSlam. Mm-hmm. Reigns is straight up babyface.
Yeah,
and yeah, I can see that. But the thing about it is, I'm glad they giving us Ruthless Rock, because Ruthless Rock is going to do some ruthless shit to Reigns that Reigns wouldn't even fucking do. You see what I'm saying? Now, I did hear stories online where it was going to be the other way around, that they're going to turn Rock back baby by him seeing Reigns doing over the top shit. Like, whoa, player, shit. Like, our family, bro, I think you disrespecting our family a little bit by doing this other shit, this over the top shit. And do you think they can go that route? Like, Reigns get more ruthless, so ruthless that The Rock was like, whoa.
Reigns is really good at his character, so I'm not doubting that he can't get more ruthless than what he is. But after seeing the energy between the two, I don't even want Rock to go babyface now. I like this. Rock kind of was like, remember when we were saying about Roman, how when he portrayed this character, the tribal chief, it seemed like it was a little more realistic and played closer to him as a person. This type of Rock that we're getting, I'm calling it Bloodline Rock, seems like this is closer to the character.
They just said High Chief title. It's High Chief because you got High Chief Maivia, right?
Yeah.
Is the high, because remember we was talking about the different types of, like, is the High Chief higher than the Tribal Chief? Like,
well, I would think because the High Chief is more like, okay, I'm the chief. You're second in command of the tribe. You're the tribal chief. So you're
tribe, okay.
Yeah, you're gonna make sure everything is good, and you'll consult me, and then you go back to the troops and let them know what they need to do.
And that's how they can reconcile. That's how they can reconcile why Roman is behind him and walking behind him and shit. And even with the WrestleMania match, it still can happen because Rock wouldn't be fighting for the tribal chief. He'll be fighting to take the title back, to give it to someone like Solo.
Yeah. Yeah, that could be a thing. The Solo is definitely probably going to be the last one in there because I don't think Usos and Roman is going to stick around too much longer. I mean, what else really is there for them to do? They didn't pretty much done everything.
Yeah.
Granted, Jay is having a good solo run, but
Yes, it is. And I
they
think I think he about to get that Intercontinental belt. What you think?
mm, I think WWE will pull the trigger on that. I think they would.
But is it believable because Gunther fought some people, man, and well, that's Jay Uso. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's fucking
because
Jay
they
Uso.
tried to say,
He's a goddamn Samoan.
yeah,
He
they tried to say, because Brock Lesnar was pulled, that they was going to try to
ain't
give
never gonna see
Goldberg his
Brock Lesnar
retirement
again.
match.
That Goldberg need to go fuck head, man.
Well,
I remember he said he didn't want to wrestle no more, and then he came back and got that bug, got them checks, and he
yeah,
like,
because he left on bad terms, so he came back and did it right. But McMahon promised him a retirement match, and he not
okay,
got it.
you man, I ain't even gonna try. He
I'm
said,
done for. I'm done for.
say in Africa we have different languages that we call tribes. Each tribe has a chief, and a high chief overrules all tribes.
Thank you for
Okay.
clearing that up.
Because
So,
because check it. Samoa Joe isn't a part of their tribe, but he has a tribe. So it's tribes. So you probably have an area, right,
mhm.
where you have a cluster of tribes, and within that, well, that cluster has a high chief that's higher. Like say it's 4 tribes there,
Mhm.
and then you have the high chief over all 4 tribes. So Roman he's just tribal chief of one tribe.
Right. Yeah.
We getting deep today.
Yeah. Cooking. I
Okay.
need that whatever that was up on the screen of all the names. I need that. I need
Yeah,
to
I
look
want
at
that. I want that for
it.
the background. That
Yeah.
shit. I seen
Yeah.
Trinity for 2. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
God
I
damn,
need
she
to
got her
see
name up on that jump.
I need to see that list.
And I like how he explained, the Peter Maivia, well, the High Chief Maivia, and the
Mhm.
Anawai.
Uh-huh. Why? Uh-huh.
They made that pact. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That was some real shit, like for real.
Yeah.
Whatever you say, I teek keek keek keek. I don't know what. I don't know what
Nah,
he I
hey,
keek keek
yo.
keek keek. Like, I don't know. He said he just came out with it. I was like, bro, you ain't even tell us what that means. You just said it and shit.
I would
Um,
like to hear them have a conversation in
remember,
Samoan.
remember Solo? I was God.
Solo shit sound angry. I don't think it
Do
matter
you
what you
think the motherfucker be saying anything?
I don't know. It was like good morning. God damn. So angry. Just woke up.
Oh, you gang banging on bacon? But anything else you want to add to what we witnessed last night, my brother, before we get up out of here?
So poor Sal. So
Oh,
do we put or we because obviously elimination chamber is coming.
mm-hmm.
If they're not going to make Rock and Seth go at it, then who do we have winning that elimination chamber to go to?
Drew McIntyre.
I agree.
I got Drew because they trying to push Sammy to have a triple threat.
I don't want that.
I don't think Sammy is not. I ain't saying he ain't ready. It's just not his time yet. It's so many moving parts here. It's like we can't add you in right now because I think if Randy doesn't be in the Cody storyline, he's gonna have to feud with somebody on a low. You know what I mean? Because he has to have a match at WrestleMania. Randy Orton has to have a match at WrestleMania.
Absolutely.
Has Randy ever been Intercontinental Champion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like one of his first titles.
I thought he just jumped. I remember he was the youngest WWE champion.
Oh yeah, nah. He had Intercontinental because when he was in Evolution, Triple H had the belt, so it wasn't time for him to rise up against his mentor yet. But when he did, you remember.
Okay.
Drop that. Boom. My brother said that he has Drew win, and then Damian Priest cashes in on him.
Oh, we forgot about Damian.
You forgot about that.
Damian is in the cut.
Yeah.
Damn. I need Drew to hold it for like a month.
That's what I was saying. I said I personally don't think Damian Priest cashing is going to be successful.
You don't think so?
No.
Shit. Why have him? Well, he couldn't cash it in.
Don't get me wrong. I like Damian Priest. I just wouldn't put the belt on him right now. Like they got the tag teams. I would put. I wouldn't mind giving him like a United States or something like that, but I don't think he needs the big title.
Wow. Hey, the thing is, you know what? I'm gonna take back that tag match because you can't work Rollins too hard. I think he got to get the surgery right after WrestleMania.
Oh, that's what's gonna happen. Yeah.
So I think whatever happens at Elimination Chamber, I think you can have this. Is what I think you can have at Elimination Chamber if Rock willing to do it. The Rock versus Cody Rhodes at Elimination Chamber, and it's not for anything. It's just the disrespect. You see what I'm saying? Because he already punched his ticket. You know what I mean? And then you have, LA Knight, Randy Orton, AJ Styles, Sami Zayn, and Drew McIntyre in the chamber. Drew McIntyre wins the chamber and goes off to fight Seth first night. And then second night, it's going to be Cody versus Roman, Rock shenanigans, Bloodline shenanigans.
Yeah. And
Cody is going to win that fucking belt. And that night is going to be one of the best fucking nights in wrestling history.
Yep. Yes. Get your Cody Rhodes shirts.
Bruh, I told myself this fucking week that I'm fucking getting some shirts. Cause y'all be.
Oh, all right. Hey, look, I got my Cody shirt. It still got the tag on the motherfucker. I ain't putting it on until WrestleMania.
Y'all making me look bad, man. I'm about to get my background straight. I'm about to do a lot of shit. That's all we got for you guys today, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. We tried to get up here and give you guys some entertainment and predictions and, just overall review this press conference, if that's what you want to call it.
Right.
But it was pretty good overall, and I hope they keep cooking so we can keep cooking. And at the end of the day, my man Bronxx Legend is going to bring us to the close of the show by giving us or you guys the platforms that we are all on.
Hey, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Inside Storyline.podcast, TikTok, Inside the Storyline, Twitter, Storyline Inside. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and most importantly, don't forget to ring that motherfucking bell.
Ring that bell, baby. And always stay behind and inside Storyline, baby. We will catch you guys down the road as the great Stone Cold Steve